Okay, hello everyone. Paul, Samurai from TeamYTS here. Wanted to go over my deck build for 6 Samurai. The Philly Regionals just a couple weeks ago taught me a lot. Gave me a good feeling for what bigger event metas are like. So, just going to go over the deck list real quick of what I feel are my improvements for the meta for 6 Samurai. Alright, 1 Grandmaster, 1 Zanji, 3 Kizan. Alright, 1 Iro. Still Iro. Iro helped me a lot. Okay, pop those Raikos, pop those Morphing Jars, Snowman Eaters, all that good stuff. And Nishi. Nishi is still a great call for the meta for Samurai. Bounce that shit. Hand. Hand is a little on and off. That might actually go out, but she's still good. She's still good. 2 Elder. Now. 2 Kageki. Going with what everybody else is going with now. Because I'm not running the triple asceticism right now. 3 Kagemusha. And 1 Shien Squire. Alright. This means why Shien Squire? Because that way I can just drop Dojo, and then drop like Kizan or Iro, and then just get out Shien first turn 1. It increases my chance for first turn Shien, which is usually a decent move to make. I can also go for Beast if I get out Kizan, which is the more likely choice. Alright, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Mind Control, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Rhoda, 2 Smoke Signal, 1 Gateway, of course, and LOL at the Samurai guy who beat that Dino Rabbit, the Dino Rabbit that won Dallas with no Gateway in his deck. Kudos. That's pretty funny. 3 Dojo. Because I run so many level 4s, it'll be really easy then to get out Shien first turn with a Dojo and a level 4. Alright, so then 3 United. Still need to pick up my supers. Still need to pick up super ones. 3 MST. And yeah, as a side note, 3 MST I think right now is a great meta call, but as a side note, don't pick up the Hobby League ones for competitive play. They can try to call you for marked cards because they do bend a little funny, and they are a little bit thicker. And if they don't call you for marked cards, they might just be smart about it because they'll probably be running like Skill Drain, Royal Decree, or some other continuous trap that sucks. And by suck, I mean kicks ass. So get golds or the original ultras or supers or something. I don't know. Not the Hobby League. Hobby League's okay for locals, but not for competitive play. I found that out after I picked them up. 1 Book of Moon, 2 Asceticism. Okay. 1 Double-Edged Sword Technique. 1 Compulse. Solemn Brigade. 1 Judgment. 2 Warning. And Musakani motherfucking Magatama. Okay. And that's the main build. I feel that build will do well. Tested it yesterday. I think it's pretty nice. And now for the side deck, real quick. Scores, 2 Cyber Dragons, because of those random Machina and Gear Gadget players and shit. 2 Puppet Plants. They work beautiful against Mirror Match and Heroes. I love them. 3 Nico Main King. Okay, this card has been underrated by many for a while. But you know what? I played wind-ups in the Philly Regional round 1. And they got me game 3 because they got to go first and they had the wind-up loop. And I was told by my teammates to take out Nico Main King, but I had all the cards I sided in for wind-ups, and they would have worked if they weren't traps. If they were Nico Main King, I could have had game. I could have ended his turn possibly on the first loop. So, yeah. Nico Main King is still very necessary for taking down wind-ups if you're worried about that game 3 bullshit where they pull out the wind-up loop. Alright? Dark Hole side decked, because it's not really all that consistent, but it's nice to have on the side deck in case I feel like I need it, if they're faster or whatever. 3-Dimensional Fissure, it's still an amazing card in the game. It shuts down a lot of decks. It's semi shuts down Samurai, but mostly just the Anishi plays and the double-edged sword technique, which then I can easily, you know, take out a spell and a trap to make that work. So Dimensional Fissure is still great. And then when I have one Starlight Road, and then yeah, these guys. Okay, Mischief of the Yokai. All right. I don't know if you can get a good clear picture of that, but each face-up monster on the field loses 2 levels until the end phase. You can remove from play this card from your graveyard to select one face-up monster and reduce its level by 1 until the end phase. This effect cannot be activated until the turn this card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, so, for example, they try to, you have it set, right? And they go Rescue Rabbit, bring out these 2 dinosaur guys, and you're like, oh, well, fuck your Logia. Right? Or say it's Agents. I've seen those pop up now and then because Valhalla is kind of disgusting and they run a big bunch of beefy monsters and 3 Valhalla and then summon a big beefy monster on you every turn. And that's kind of stupid, but they try to Xyz with, say, Shine Balls. The Gotchi. You're like, nope. It just goes straight to 0 stars. You know? And it just works for so many other things. If they're about to set up for a big synchro, or any synchro really, you're like, oh, you're not going for you're not going for Black Rose, you're going for Armory Arm, motherfucker. You know, like that type of thing. And then it works again while it's in the grave, like on their next turn. Then when after, because you can't use it. Okay, so you use it. It shuts them down for that turn. It goes to the grave. You can't use it again in the same turn it went to the grave. But on their next turn, then, you can do it again. If they try to make another rabbit play, just remove it from play, you know, and then it's a real funny card, and I love the artwork. It goes well with Samurai. The whole geisha. I like the artwork very much. Ultra. Just picked these up yesterday because I just found them in this guy's book, and I was like, what are these? I've never seen this before. And I read it, and I was like, this is going to shut down Dino Rabbits. I'm going to run this. So, yep. And then, let's see. On to the extra deck real quick. I want to make this about 10 minutes long, maybe, hopefully shorter. Ally Justice Decisive Armor. Alright. Because there's a lot of light decks out right now. Heroes run a lot of light, you know, the Shining and all that, and Lightsworn's out right now. We're trying to run amok, so Ally Justice Decisive Armor, it is very easy to make level 10s. Actually, whether you believe it or not, you can make level 10s, 9s, you can make just about any Synchro in 6 Samurai. As long as you have the deck set up right. Mistworm, because it's basically the replacement for Trishula. Colossal Fighter, because it's a very nice level 8 beater. Stardust, because I have the Starlight Road sided. Stardust is kind of losing play still. I'm kind of rolling it around. I tried Thought Ruler. I don't like it so much. I think this is a little bit better than Thought Ruler in a lot of ways. So, Black Rose, Barkion, Brio, Shien, Cataster, Beast, Scarred Warrior. The Scarred Warrior is awesome. I've won a lot of games because of this card. Your opponent cannot target face-up warrior-type monsters on the field, except this one. And once per turn, this card, if it would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. So it's kind of like a marauding captain that can't be destroyed by battle once per turn, which is pretty cool. And, you know, if you have that double-edged sword set, and then you flip out, you know, you get out Shien, then you flip it up and get out Scarred Warrior, then you're decently safe. Decently safe. It's not a total lock or anything, but it's a nice little setup. Utopia, Blade Armor, Leviathan, and this, you know what? Did I even... Okay, so I did have the Cyber Dragons on the side, but, you know, Machina's not seeing too much play. It's kind of one of those rogue decks. I don't know, so... the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, this might come out for, say, probably, I'm thinking, Steel Swarm Roach. Because Steel Swarm Roach is an awesome stall card. And yeah, I know, I don't have Zen mains. What would I take out for Zen mains? Probably Stardust, because it's better to sit on a Zen mains than a Stardust. Okay, so that just about sums it up. Hope you enjoyed my video. Comment, link, subscribe. Alright, thank you. And have a nice day and shit. Where's the stop button?